Hello, I'm RyzorGick for Review or Die, and this is my review of Me Before You. Right, so Me Before You surprised me in many ways. Granted, some of that may be due to my own preconceptions of the film and the genre it's in as a whole, but I always try my best not to prejudge. Unless, of course, Tom Cruise is involved, or Kristen Stewart, or Megan Fox, or Michael Bay, or J.J. Abrams. Apart from that, my opinion is a blank canvas. That being said, when I read the plot of Me Before You, I must admit my skepticism alarm went off a few times. Lou Clark is a 20-something female with various issues including being accident prone, who's stuck with her life going nowhere until she meets Will Traynor, who's rich, a bit of a sarky dick at first, and due to a medical condition may not be around for much longer. I had pretty much won the sad romantic plot bingo, and yet despite of that, I still find myself looking back fondly on the film. It could be down to the acting, as both the leads Emilia Clarke and Sam Claflin are believable and allow you to get invested in the characters and sad story, and the level of acting is also carried by those in the supporting roles by Jenna Coleman, Janet Mattea, Matthew Lewis and Charles Dance of all people. And yes, having both Daenerys and Tywin Lannister in the same film did lead me to the question of whether the film could have been improved by being set in Westeros, short answer being no. I could go on about how much I enjoyed it, but chances are you already know if you're going to see it, or not, and if like me you usually expect the worst from romantic films then you probably will avoid it, but for what it's worth I enjoyed it despite all that. However, as unpopular as it may be to say, these films are basically for female audience. I'd just like to point out that having hairy chest and bare-chested male as plot keywords on your IMDb page might discourage male viewers from even giving it a go. Although the second one for me just brought back those nightmares being chased through the forest by Taylor Lautner who constantly removed his top. My mental breakdown aside, there's one more thing I want to bring up. But before I do, I feel morally obligated to throw up a spoiler warning here. You've been warned. So the main drive of Emilia Clarke's character is to show down in the deep dumped Will how good life can be and make him want to carry on living and not go ahead of his plan of killing himself via Dignitas. Towards the end of the film, we get the heartbreaking conclusion that despite their love for each other, Will hasn't and won't change his mind to end his life. Tears get shed, outbursts are had, and Lou basically guilt trips him for being selfish, for wanting to end his ongoing pain and misery caused by the memory of the man he once was. Wait a bloody minute, said I. That's completely uncalled for. If you really loved him, you'd accept his choice and support him through it. It's not like you're just learning about his plans now. Am I supposed to be on your side? Because I'm not. And if this ends with him turning up at her door, having changed his mind and decided she is more important than ending his misery, I will have lost all faith in this film and humanity in general. And then I was asked to politely be quiet by the other people in the cinema. But that didn't happen. Instead, it's Lou who realises she's in the wrong and travels to Switzerland to be with him at the end. What follows is a scene that is very sad and emotional, and also portrays the service Dignitas for what it is. Help. Easing someone's suffering. Well done, Thea Sharrock. Well done.